Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Scaramouche. Scaramouche isn't someone who usually gets risky, or any other word you may use to describe that kind of feeling. But you see, he is also your boyfriend, and he has feelings whether he likes to show them or not. But they're there, and sometimes they're bound to get out of control, and he's bound to want to do something that he usually would not. It's not his fault, it's not your fault. In fact, it's not anyone's fault that he gets like this sometimes. But he wants you. He wants you more than anything else in the world. And he would do anything to have you. So as the team you were going outside and he felt that feeling, he knew he just had to be done with this, quick and fast. So making out where the tree it was. No one was around and no one was meant to see you. It was also getting darker. So, you wouldn't be seen. That's why he was being so bold in the first place. Pinning you against it and making out with you. The two of you closing your eyes and losing yourself and losing track of time as you just missed the other touch and kept on wanting more and more of it. Until someone just had to interrupt. A man cleared his throat behind Scaramouche, and the poor boy almost jumped, turning around to look at him. How long have you been standing there? Did you see anything? He asks, his cheeks bright red. And as soon as the man tries to laugh and make a comment about the two of you, Scaramouche glares, getting control of his own emotions. Look, you didn't see anything. Got it? And the man nods quickly, leaving. And you find yourself giggling, hugging Scaramouche tightly. Oh, Scara, there's no need to scare him. I mean, it's not our fault. We shouldn't be making out here. Well, we are. And no one can stop me from doing so. Alright? Alright. It's not like I mind. You wanna go on? And, for lack of a better answer, Scaramouche leans in. Venti? Venti actually isn't one to be well, so showy in public. He likes to be discreet with his own emotions and things that are so intimate for him. And making out was an intimate act. And usually, he keeps that at home. And by usually, I mean when he's not drunk. He tries not to drink so much when he's with you. And it wasn't like he got drunk easily, though. It was terrifying, just the amount that he could drink and go by. Like he was completely fine. It was weird and ultimately very strange, but it was something about him. Something that's so venti of him. You can't even begin to describe why he's like that. But it's not like you can argue with it. Or about it. So what's the next best thing? Well, the next best thing is to have some fun with it. Venti was starting to feel tipsy. After maybe the 40th shot, it was taking a lot. But he was trying here, and he was doing his best. And that's when he began to blush, smiling, as he took you upstairs of Angel's share. And that's when the two of you kissed. He leaned in, an arm around your waist and a hand cupping your cheek, bringing you all closer as he deepened the kiss. And your eyes closed as you melted against him, letting out a soft whimper. He was an extremely good kisser. At least, a much better one than he gave himself credit for. He knew how to make a kiss enjoyable, how to make it so intense and intimate. But someone had to cut in on you two. Ether. Of all people, he loves to go drink upstairs sometimes, and he happened to spot you two. He spat out his drink and lurked at two of you, making Vinci blush brightly, looking at you nervously, before you just scowled at him. Ether, downstairs, now. Sorry, Well, I guess we're leaving. Paimon was waiting for me anyway. You wanted to have your fun, and you were not going to have him just disturbing that. Meanwhile, Venti was barely holding a giggle. Maybe you just wanted to kiss him a little bit too much. But hey, it's fair. He doesn't do this a lot. So, you wanted to have your moment, and he was going to let you. Xiao? Xiao hardly ever makes out with you, regularly. So, doing so publicly, it's kind of, well, not something that you would expect to happen, and not something that happens. It's kind of weird, and something that you don't like to think of. Not often, anyways. Because it bothers you how he's not showing with you sometimes. It makes you feel like he's insecure about you, like he doesn't want you around or is ashamed of you, though he reassures you of that many times. But what proves this the most to you is what happens when the two of you go out on a date. You're wearing one of your favorite dresses. It's quite short and a little bit revealing, but you think nothing of it. And usually, Sean doesn't even react. So you think it will just be a regular date. But it's definitely not just a normal one. Because then, he takes you outside the restaurant, away from prying eyes, and kisses you softly. His cheeks are red, and you can tell he's blushing and he's nervous. But yet he was making that bold move, and that made your heart race. Xiao, are you sure about this? More than sure, love. He whispers, beginning to kiss you some more. And before you know it, he's leaning in, pressing his lips to yours, and deepening the kiss. And you find yourself melting against him, all your worries and concerns melting away as well. And what do you know? Who happens and comes to see you? Hu Tao, of all people. Wow, Xiao, I didn't know you would be so bold as to kiss Swayan here, out and about in front of everyone. Xiao freezes, and he pulls away, and she giggles, running away and laughing. Well, it's not like there's much he can do to actually fix his image, whatever he thinks may have been damaged, but he hopes deeply that she does not run off and tell everyone in the vicinity. Hopefully. But if anything, when you look at him all worried, he shakes his head, kissing your forehead. I don't regret it, Wayan, so don't worry about it. Well, at least now you know that. And you have nothing to worry about.